A lady friend of mine, Linda, she sent me this. This is from the Akron Beacon Journal. Let me unzoom this just a little bit. Better unzoom it a little bit more. Okay, the proposed bill would kill the coronavirus orders, curb the power of the Ohio Health Director and the governor. Now let's hope that this bill gets passed, people. I'm going to zoom this in. I want to zoom in on that date. May 2nd, 2020. Maybe the rest of the states should do this too. Columbus, Ohio. When Ohio lawmakers return to work next week, When Ohio lawmakers return to work next week, they'll have at least one proposal to reduce the power of the state's top health official. State Representative John Becker, Republican of Union Township, plans to introduce a bill that would immediately make all public health orders advisory instead of mandatory unless approved by the lawmakers. The bill would apply to orders issued by the State Department, and it goes on and on. But she can issue orders all day she wants, but if they are deemed advisory under the bill, unless the General Assembly declares them mandatory, Becker said Saturday in an interview. He said that we need Ohio working now. Okay. The Ohio Department of Health Director has a broad statutory power to make special or standing orders or rules for preventing the spread of contagious or infectious disease. But this health official in DeWine have issued more than 24 orders, including limiting large gathering, halting elective surgeries, closing polls, for the voting, and require Ohioans to stay home unless leaving for essential work and activities. The American people don't like to be told what to do. It's one thing to take something under advisement. It's another thing to make something mandatory and try to shove it down our throats. Because that don't work, buckwheat. Okay. Oh, good God. Time to lift all the restrictions, people. Anyway, this power trip that this Dr. Fucci or Fiji or whatever the hell his name is, guy's on a power trip. Him and that Dr. Bricks. And if Trump wants to stay in power for the 2020, he better get rid of those people before election time and get rid of the United Nations. Time that, all this dead weight that we are being strapped with is gone. Removed, revoked the United Nations Charter. Something else, we got a whole lot of tyrants that cropped up with this so-called flu, all power over this and power over that. Well, we need to open up a special thing for them called Tyrants Anonymous. Put these people in their place before we hang the son of a bitches. To put it bluntly. Power corrupts. And absolute power absolutely corrupts. Okay, people, I'll put a link in there. This is supposed to be the land of the free. We have freedom and we have liberties. And they have been curbing and restricting both of those for quite some time. With their firearm laws, which are all unconstitutional because it's outside the power granted to Congress with the Constitution and the enumerated powers. And they've tried to shove this down your throat, and you're not smart enough to catch on. Another thing, like the United Nations, they're the ones that say oh, we can't have those people smoking. It's bad for their health. What we do to our bodies, people, is our damn business. Maybe Dr. Fauci would say, well, instead of using a mask, maybe we could put a condom over all the cigarettes. And it would be healthy. No, we don't like to be restricted. We don't like being told what the hell to do. We don't want bills that shove this damn stuff down our throats. We don't take kindly to that kind of stuff. And people like Fauci and Dr. Birx and the World Health Organization and the United Nations, all of our little tyrants like down in Virginia, New York, California, Massachusetts, we need to put an end to these people. Dispose of them in the proper order, whatever it takes. Okay, guys, I'll put a link to this. It might help your state, I don't know. Like it says here, it says humans are the virus. Exactly. Thanks for watching.